This is Tyreso Slott. We are a little bit outside Stockholm again, on the east coast, and this castle is from 1630. It's a very nice castle compared to other castles, and now I have two eyewear. I don't know why I have that, so I changed to one eyewear. You didn't say anything. Tyreso Slott with one eyewear. One eyewear. Okay, we have a big garden over here, and we have a little lake around the garden. And this is the castle itself. We're going to take a look at it. This is like a nice castle with a guy named Oxenstierna. Oxenstierna is very known because he also was one who designed the Stockholm castle that we're going to visit later. So let's take a walk to Tyreso Slott. Open sign. Open 7 days a week. And Maria discovered that she said open all week. That is better, because we don't have any 8 or 6 days per week. All right, now we come to the main entrance of the castle. So let's walk through the entrance of the castle. Just by walking inside this castle, you feel the atmosphere. I mean, the green fields are just stunning. You can just relax here among these small trees. That makes it comfortable, and little small shadow everywhere, so you can hide from the sun. This is an amazing place. To be honest, I always think so when I'm here. Every time I come to Tyreso Slott, I feel this is a guy that made this house of joy. When he's designing this house, when he designed this garden, he was like, oh my God, I'm gonna make something special. And look at this. Every tree out here is pointed out. This hill going up and down here is like a carpet, completely amazing. Every branch of it. I think they even designed the branch. They're not even, when they designed the blueprint for this castle, they're just thinking about the tree as well. So they made a tree. I think so. Maybe they kind of using DNA technology back in the 16th century, like they have. We think we have discovered CRISPR technology, where we can cut the genes and put them together and make whatever we want it to be by the end. However, everything is made of DNA, even a tree. So maybe in the 16th century there was a smart guy, and no, they haven't even discovered cells then. But he did something he didn't know how to do it, so he just put cells together and poof! You have this tree and this castle. It's amazing. Just rising up to the sky, like welcoming the sky. Please, sky, come down to me, take me. This is what the castle says. If you want to know what this castle say, it say, please, sky, come to me, come down to me, be with me. I am the one that you want to be with. That is everything that this castle says. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, there, they have something special. Soon we have Midsummer's Eve in Sweden. 1600th century, even then they were celebrating what is upcoming this week, because this week actually is a Midsummer's Week in Sweden. That is very, very, very special for Swedish people. Every family come together, want to be together, and eating sill. And now it's windy. I hope this will be good. And in about a couple of days, this is what's going to happen. They're going to go out here and they're going to put flowers around this one here. Flower all the way from the top to the bottom, and then 2 rings here and 1 ring there, and then raise this one up, and that we call the midsummer pole, eller midsommarstång som vi säger på svenska, as we say in Swedish. And then you're gonna jump around here like, and that song is about small frogs, because in Sweden we love frogs. It's like a fine dining. It's not just like, oh, put some frog on the table.
Well, I know that they eat snails.
They eat snails. Maybe that is escalator. I'm gonna find out what the frog's name means. French. What is the name of French? And look at that small little cottage. Cool. this house here was not for the small people. This was for the gardener. The gardener who takes care of all this area. And just imagine that day he commandment from the king. King said, you should go out there and stay in that little house. And oh, what an amazing, cute little house, isn't it? Just think about it, to stay there. It's beautiful. What a beautiful surrounding, what a beautiful area. Okay. Well, I don't know what you think, but I think that just walking around in a coastal area, it's amazing. That is what I call beauty. Beauty of nature and beauty of a wife. Walking down the aisle. Down the aisle. Walking down the aisle. So now we're going to take a walk to that stone over there. That stone is raised probably for a memory or probably for a special reason. Every stone is risen because of a reason. So it must be something that this stone tells us. I guess it was raised many hundred years ago. Oh, to be honest, that guy who rose this stone, he just rose the stone and said, let the stone be risen. And for no reason, the stone was risen. Amazing. However, take a look at this. Take a look at this. I just pan through the stone and over to that area there. The fields, over to the lake, over to my wife, and over to the fields again. Just stay here, I'm panning. That is what you want to do. This is a pan again. I think they was thinking about everything. I talked about blueprint before, but take a look at this blueprint. I mean, this hill in front of us is just in a perfect place. Because after this hill, if you go up, it goes down again. So you can see the castle in the background, and just moving down a little bit, this small hill is kind of hiding that small downhill. So you can see the hill in front of the castle. I mean, they think about everything. They think like this. One day, a guy named Thomas gonna be here, and he gonna think, wow, I can take a picture of this. I can see the castle in the background, the hill in the foreground, and I just know that this is kind of a 3D effect. Thank you. Thank you for making this place just for me. I mean, 1600 or 400 years ago, they really thought about everything. Because of me. Because I'm gonna walk here and take pictures later. I think that's why they raised this castle. For me. Just a couple of 100 meters down the hill from the castle, you have something called Notholmen. And that is a small little island. It's open now. They have a cafe out there, so we're gonna go out and take a cup of coffee.